Hello, and welcome to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews. We are in the middle of a series of beers from one brewery, and that brewery is called Shiga Kogen. And today we're going to take a look at a third beer from them, and it is a saison, farmhouse style ale, and it's called Shiga Kogen Miyama Blonde. The brewery is Shiga Kogen. They also go by the name Tamamura-Honten, especially for their sake division. And Shiga Kogen beer has been around about 16, 17 years. They began in 2003 and began brewing around 2004. However, Tamamura-Honten, the sake brewer, has been around since 1805. The head brewer is a man named Sato Ego, and he's the director and head brewer, and he is generally considered one of the better brewers in Japan, and this brewery is considered one of the best craft beer breweries in Japan. This is a saison, and they first put it out in about 2006. The Miyama refers to a kind of sake rice, and that rice is called Miyama Nishi, and it is a popular sake rice. What I read, it's the number 3 most popular rice for sake. So it's made with Miyama Nishi sake rice and also with Shinshu Saisei hops. And Shinshu is the old name for the region where Shiga Kogen is located, Nagano Prefecture. It's in the very far north part of the prefecture, a very snowy area, and they have a festival every year called Snow Monkey Beer Live, and they have a lot of breweries from all around Japan and all around the world, and also live music, and it's apparently quite an event. I've never been able to go. It's coming up in February every year. And Shiga Kogen also has a series of places to drink their beer. One is called the Teppa Room, and it's kind of a tap room attached to their brewery. And when I went, they had 8 taps, and you can also get coffee and desserts. They have a bar restaurant up the road called the Farmhouse, and they also have a sake museum and a store next to the brewery. And so you can sample beer there. You can get a lesson or information about the history of sake as well. The brewery is kind of proud of using a lot of their own ingredients. They grow some of their own barley, 20% of their own hops. For some beers, for example, their Yamabushi series, their barrel-aged saisons, they use 100% of their own homegrown hops. Another hop that they use for this Yamabushi series is called Shinsu Wase, as an aroma hop. Okay, so this beer again is made with sake rice, and they call it an attempt at a Japanese version of a saison. It's released in October each year. On Rate Beer, it has 78 ratings, an average score of 3.35, and a 68 percentile for all beers, and 48 for its style, which is saison or farmhouse beer. Not terribly high, but you can expect that there's a lot of competition in that category of saison farmhouse. Let's give this a go. 7% saison from Shiga Kogen called Miyama Blonde. It is indeed pouring out a nice bright blonde. Very lightly hazy. About a half a finger of head. Carbonation. Gentle carbonation coming up. Aroma. It's very yeasty, very fruity, citrusy aroma. Quite a bit of grapefruit in this. Grapefruit aroma, that is, not necessarily grapefruit. but from the hops. Grain. It's got a bit of a kind of barnyardy sort of nose. Flavor. Very solid maltiness in this, kind of floral hops, sweet, a little bit sweetish. The hops are kind of like an afterthought, really. The meat of this beer is the fruit, the fruitiness. Citrus, pear, perhaps. A bit bready. It's very pretty color. I like this kind of gold, glowing gold. So the rice comes through. It lightens it up. You can taste it. It has a very slight kind of sake sort of note to it. This is a very nice hybrid. It's actually, it's called the blonde, so it's a blonde or golden ale. But they are, of course, using saison yeast to make a saison out of it. And so it's a very nice hybrid kind of beer, kind of a mix between two different styles here. So this is very, very pleasant. If you happen to see it in stores in Tokyo, you might be able to find this more easily. And certainly in Nagano, if you go to Nagano, you can find this in even in supermarkets. I found this in a 7-Eleven convenience store, actually. So give this a try, and I hope you'll let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more Japanese beers. In fact, we're going to do a series of 8 of their regular beers and 6 of their limited or special edition beers. That's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.